Hello everyone, welcome back to Hunty's Dollies. So, I have another amazing doll to share with y'all again today. Now this one is not one I got for Christmas. I actually picked her up with an Amazon gift card I got. So, she's one I got myself, and one I was afraid I wouldn't get a chance to get because she was so limited edition. And of course I'm talking about Miss Astronaut Barbie. That came out earlier this year, celebrating the 60th anniversary of the Miss Astronaut fashion pack that came out in 1965. So this doll was put out to celebrate that. Here's a look at her box. There's some writing on the back if you want to pause it and look at it. You can. And then the box in the front says Miss Astronaut 1965. And here is the side, the other side. I love the artwork on this box. I don't know if you can see it through the window, but I just love the background. It looks like she landed on, is that supposed to be the moon or Mars? But I love space dolls, space Barbies, like astronaut looking Barbies. Especially when they're doing like this 1960s atomic, what they think the future is going to be like type situation. Even though they're very accurate in what a space or astronaut uniform would look like. So here's hers. It's gray with some brown straps on it, with the brown gloves and little brown boots with little zippers on it. She's looking very stylish and fabulous. She is on a reproduction of the American Girl Barbie body, where she's got the bend click knees that came out in 1964. So she is that version. And this outfit's very well detailed. I've never had the original to compare to, but it's a very nice quality outfit. There's a little working zipper up here. She's got the American Girl hairstyle. She's very, very pretty and ready to go on her space adventure to the moon or to Mars or wherever. And then she has her little white helmet that has a little plastic cover shield to protect her from, space. And she's a very well-made doll. Again, I don't have an original American Girl Barbie or the original, and she did come with this stand, this black stand. It does clip the waist and it says Barbie on the base. But I don't have an original American Girl Barbie to compare her to, or the original Miss Astronaut outfit. But I know the original Miss Astronaut outfit, the boots were actually zipped, so it's not like that on this doll. But of course, can't be expected to be exactly the same as the original outfit. They may not have the same materials from 60 years ago, and if they did, well, it probably didn't age very well. But she's a very beautiful doll. Like I said, I just love space type dolls. I have another Astronaut Barbie from 1995, I believe. And I love her. Her outfit is also, it's not fantasy like the 1985 Astronaut Barbie, where she was more like fantasy, and they're kind of like Barbie spin, where her outfit was like this metallic, like pink, This one and the one from 1995 are more of a realistic look of what, well, even though back in the 60s, I don't think there were any female astronauts, but I feel like they did a very good job at portraying what a realistic astronaut outfit would look like for a female at that time. They did do one for Ken, and I don't know if they called his Mr. Astronaut or maybe it was just Astronaut. But his look pretty much, from what I've seen, again, I don't have an original one, so I'm not sure. But from what I've seen from photos, his looks pretty much identical to her. It's just the boy version. So, yeah. So I think they did a good job capturing what an actual astronaut uniform or outfit looked like back in the 60s. And I'm kind of shocked they didn't do a Ken, because I think they came out the same time that Fashion Packs did. So I'm a little shocked they didn't do a Ken one, and I'm noticing her rooting's a little thin right here on top of her head. Don't know if you can see that or if it's going to pick it up, but Anyway, I'm a little shocked they didn't do a Ken. I would have liked to have had a reproduction Ken with the bend and snap knees from the 60s in his outfit. So to have them together, you know, in his astronaut outfit, to just kind of have them together and pose together. Maybe it'll come later, hopefully. I don't know. Again, I was a little shocked. I was able to, because I didn't buy her when she first came out. I recently got her. And there's no more than 20,000 made worldwide. In fact, I got her on sale on Amazon. So, yeah. I don't know why she didn't sell out. I should have checked Mattel Creations, but I didn't, because even if she were for sale on Mattel Creations, I don't think she'd be on sale. I got her for $33. But like I said, I had a gift card, so I didn't pay that full price. But she didn't really sell out like I thought she would. Maybe not everybody loves space dolls like I do. But I'm glad to finally have her in my collection. And I hope maybe they'll eventually do a Ken. I don't know. Or they won't. I kind of wish they would have. But she's a very beautiful doll. She is really well made, except I'm just noticing her rooting is a little thin right here on top of her head. And I don't know if that's all of the dolls or if that's just my doll. And I don't know if they did that on purpose so her helmet could fit. I'll go ahead and show you what she looks like with her helmet on. Goes on like that. So I don't know if they on purpose rooted her a little thinner so her helmet would fit. But I mean, they gelled her hair so much. I kind of want to wash this gel out of her hair and just make it look a little softer, but she's very pretty. They chose a blonde Barbie, which I do like. She's just a gorgeous doll, and like I said, I love space dolls. I do eventually want to get an original 1985 Barbie, Astronaut Barbie. And the kicker is, the crazy thing about that is the actual dolls, new in box, aren't horribly priced. And I look for ones where the boxes aren't in that great condition because I'm an out-of-box collector for the most part. So I look for ones that the boxes just aren't in the best condition, but the dolls look fine in the box. And those, I mean, run around between $35 to $50 on eBay, which isn't too terribly bad. So I'm going to get one eventually because I do love the kind of fantasy take on an astronaut that they did when they did Astronaut Barbie. Now, what the crazy thing is the fashion packs for that doll are so expensive. And it's really sad because I would love to get, you know, some of the Astronaut Barbie fashion packs from 1985, but good Lord. I mean, they're just crazy expensive. You can't really find them out of packaging. Because sometimes I'll do that with fashion packs. I will buy them out of packaging for a lower price if they have all their accessories with them. But can't really find the 1985 Astronaut Barbie's fashion packs out of box or out of the packaging. So I'll probably just have the doll and that's about it, even though I would love to have some of her fashion packs. And of course, the ones I love the most out of the line are the most expensive. That's just my luck. But anyway, eventually I'll get a 1985 Astronaut Barbie and I'll share her with all of you. And maybe I'll bring her in and the 1995 one and just kind of show you all three of them together. But so this was my review on the 2025 Miss Astronaut Barbie reproduction. of the fashion pack, and I'm probably gonna be keeping this box because I love the artwork. Yes, I know, I'm insane. I'm an out-of-box collector, but I keep some of the boxes because the artwork is just too good not to keep. So let me know in the comments if you have this doll, if you had the original fashion pack from 1965, or if you're just not that obsessed with space dolls like I am. Also, let me know if you had the 1995 Astronaut Barbie or the 1985 Astronaut Barbie. Let's continue this conversation down in the comments. I love talking dolls. Oh, she's falling. I don't like these stands. You know, this doll was originally priced like $55, and the stands that I don't like these stands. Anyway, yeah, let's keep this conversation down, keep going down in the comments. Let me know if you had any of the Astronaut Barbies of the years, if you had this one in particular or the fashion pack. I would be glad to talk to you about Barbies in the comments. If you like this video, please like and share it, and subscribe to my channel if you aren't already subscribed. And also go follow me on Instagram at Hundy's Dollies, where I post updates on my collection and everything. And I hope all of you have a wonderful day and a great week. So I'll catch you in the next video, dolls. Bye.